Good morning. This is, I don't know what date it is. It's July 29th, 2013. I didn't have any weight loss at the last weigh-in. Weigh-ins are on Thursdays, and I'm trying to do my video blogs on Mondays. Don't ask me, because it's the first day of the week. I don't know. So I don't expect to see much of a change. I'm having a little infection going on. Got into something that I'm allergic to. So my eyes are a little puffed up and swollen shut and crusty. It's not pink eye. They say it's not contagious. And something I noticed in my last video is I have got chipmunk cheeks. Never realized this. I hope that is just because of the chubbiness. The good news is, if we go with the 338 as my first weigh-in, I have lost 50 pounds. 50 pounds. But I still don't see it in the camera. Now, I didn't start the video blog at the beginning of all this, so I won't have that kind of change. I won't see that right away. Another 50 pounds, then I will talk to the doctor about some surgery. Not weight loss surgery, but I have very little elasticity in my skin, and I've been doing some research trying to see if there's food or creams and I'm trying to do some exercises that works on some of that. But after every kid, even I would lose weight during my pregnancies, and every kid, that skin would just stretch out and go down, and it's not the prettiest. It, quite frankly, reminds me of that scene in Click. If you've seen it, you'll know what I'm talking about. So I figured after another 50 pounds, I'll go ahead and look into having that taken care of because of a health issues. Sweatiness, infections, disgustingness. But we'll look into that then, and we'll see what happens, because I sure as hell can't afford to just do something like that just because I want to. It'd have to be covered by insurance. Which brings me to another thing. My work is still working with me. I'm still working part-time due to the masses growing in the left side of my brain, which occasionally affects the right side of my body. Apparently a migraine will totally throw me into a tizzy, which throws anybody into a tizzy. Migraines are horrible things, and I wish them on nobody. But I didn't even get to clock into work on Friday. I showed up, and they're like, "Sit down, Lori. What's wrong with your face? What's this?" And I explained to them that was just an infection. And needless to say, they sent me home, and I had another CT. Now, all the other tests I've had on my head have been MRIs with contrast. So the CT scan, they said, looks like the mass has started, one of the masses has actually started to shrink. So that sounds good, and I'll be more excited when I see it on another MRI with contrast. My anxiety level, which affected my speech, the medicines they have me on are actually helping out quite marvelously. I still have hiccups, which is common. But now I've got this, instead of reacting mentally, I have this rash. So now my skin is reacting to my nerves. So they're trying to figure out how to take care of that. Otherwise, I have to keep my nails clipped down. And I was actually proud that I was having nails, but I have to keep them down because I'll wake up and I'll have claw marks from top to bottom. I'll just have clawed the hell out of myself. Not a lot of good news today. Not a lot of bad news. Just a lot of battle. A lot of these will be battle. I'm going to look into showing off some of the things that I've been doing around the home. with my yard and my garden. It's taking forever because I only last about half hour, if that, at a time, and then I had to take a long break. So this all started in May, and I still ain't got it done. And here it is, the end of July. Sounds like I'm getting breakfast. Oh, and it sounds like my timer's going off for my grits and poached eggs. So I'm going to sign off early today. Bye.